that happen?
I had a coolant leak and we're trying to fix the problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that's kind of like what I'm doing in this reselling thing, man. I'm just kind of like backtracking and I'm just doing basically an audit, man. I just kind of feel like there's a kind of like a buildup of things that are slipping through the crack that should be sold, that are not getting sold, and is getting, and come to find out, a lot of times with eBay, things get unlisted, you know what I mean? So you don't even know, like, half of the time, like, you can have things out there in your inventory and you think you got everything all organized and everything like that, and then you come to find out that oh damn, this is not listed, this would have sold by now. Well, that's money on the table. And yeah, so right now what I'm doing today is, you know I just got out, came from outside getting a return. Guy returned a video game for whatever reason, case may be, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back up and resell that. But basically, what I'm doing today and possibly the rest of the week is that I'm going to take a little step back and do an audit, go through bin by bin, item by item, recheck it, see, and just see if it's listed. A, if it's listed. B, you know what I mean? If it is listed, see why it hasn't sold. See why it hasn't sold. I think the best thing to do, you have to do this every 6 months. And I guarantee you, I'm almost positive, guarantee this will increase sales and bring in additional, at minimum, additional couple of $100. I've guaranteed I can find a couple of $100 in my own inventory by going back, checking everything, like I said, bid by bid, item by item, looking it up, see why it hasn't sold, and make sure that it's still in the market pricing. Because a lot of times things take a dip, you know. Six months ago, you do a comp on it, it's going for $19, maybe $19.99, up to like 24. You may get something in that range. Come to find out, there's a new range in town. The market has dropped. So you go back and check it. Sure enough, you got the comps, you got the sold listing, just got done selling right up underneath your nose, like last week or a week before. You see $16.99, $15.87, $10 plus 7 plus shipping. Gotta go in. I suggest doing like a sell similar in the listing, sell similar. Maybe change a few words in the title a little bit, fix it up, and make sure the titles and everything's looking good, pictures looking great. Fix the price a little bit right there, price it right there within the market. Good possible chance you'll be able to sell that within a week, possibly in a couple of days. In some cases, like within like a couple of hours sometimes, depending upon what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm just going to scale back a little bit on scale back on a little bit on the lots that I've been like running through lots like crazy. You know what I mean? I've been trying to build and build and build and try to list try to put up as much listings as possible and move fast as possible, which is kind of cool, but sometimes you move too fast. You know what I'm saying? You move too fast and you make mistakes. And you know what I'm saying? You make mistakes in your listing. Your listings are not right on point as they should be. So then now you start having things that are not selling. So when you can just kind of like take a step back, still keep listing new items, but scale back a little bit to kind of match what I'm selling per day. Instead of me trying to list 40 or 50 items a day and then turn around and only selling like 10 a day, how about I scale it back and maybe only list like maybe 15 or 20 a day, but take a little extra time and put a little bit of extra effort into making sure everything's on the up and up. The pricing and everything is like A-okay. Making sure, like, you know what I'm saying, I have that best offer turned on. Make sure you have that best offer turned on. Don't turn that off. Keep that on. You know, it may get annoying. You may get some lowball offers, but at the same time, you want to keep that. You want to keep that in the algorithm, because like when you, even though like you don't come to an agreement on the offer, at least you got some action going. So that'll trigger eBay to say, this item does have some potential. So then that'll put it in the algorithm to give it some extra traction. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. Possibly next week. I'll probably do like maybe like 10 items. I think 10 items at a time, 10 items rechecking, and maybe listing 4 or 5 new items. So I'm gonna in and search and do my creative accounting type deal, whatever you want to call it. My sell similar activity, do like 10 of those and maybe 5 new listings a day. And basically what happens is, you know, we get that new item number when you end the listing and do sell similar. Even though it's the same product, it's kind of looked at like a new item because everything is classified by number. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a particular number. That's the reason why you don't want to do a relisting. You don't want to relist it because it'll keep that same item number and it looks like it's the same item, so it doesn't get pushed out as much. So if you make it look like, change the item number, make it seem like a new item, it'll start getting a fresh start and get yourself a better chance of selling that item and whatnot, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this week and next week. And yeah, man, see about getting some extra money in here, man. Inventory is starting to go up, and yeah, inventory prices is starting to creep up, and yeah, man, people are not spending as much money, so everything is getting like really price sensitive. So you gotta make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, so to speak. You can't leave no stone unturned in this game. or you end up start drifting behind. And I also got to start checking into my personal spending too. I'm gonna pull out a spreadsheet, and I'm just gonna start checking on any subscriptions that I don't need and whatever else that is spending, you know what I'm saying, that I don't need, man. Cause yeah, man, things gonna get tight this year. So just gonna have to buckle up and prepare for the ride.